Hey, what's going on YouTube? I figure I'd just show you this is something I've been doing, a recent upgrade I made for the nesting boxes by repurposing old laundry detergent boxes. We just had a bunch from doing a bunch of loads of laundry, so I've just been collecting these after each one's been used up, and I decided I'd try making some nesting boxes. It's been about, I don't know, like a month or two. Actually recently just pulled these two eggs out from the tops. I should have put them back in there before I took this video, but I'll just show you, this henny really loves it. But I think it gives the chickens a good option. They can either have like a smaller nesting box where they feel a little more like snug and comfortable, or like I have some bigger Moran chickens that actually prefer these bigger boxes. You can kind of see the size difference. Yeah, I got some golf balls in here because just to encourage the chickens to lay a little bit, and just because I do got some hens that like to peck the eggs. These are also just another makeshift box I just had. She likes that little spot. That one will flip and peck you, but she's cool. It doesn't hurt. But yeah, that actually worked pretty well. I just have this all not even nailed down. Actually fit like, I think, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 9. I was able to fit exactly 9 between these two 4x4s, which was pretty sweet. They're all, it's pretty snug in there. I didn't use any screws or anything like that. They're just sitting there free. Every once in a while you gotta like push them back in and stuff, but it's chilling. I like it. Pretty easy. It took me about an hour to get everything just cut up and put in place, but I dig it. Chickens dig it, and it was an easy way to get a bunch more nesting boxes for the extra chickens we got. I ordered a bunch of eggs off of, well, eBay, and actually that's where she came from, and that's where she came from as well. You got a bunch more chickens out here in the yard. Thank you. That's Diesel right there. That's another Americana, That's a Phoenix. Maybe it's an Australorp, I don't know. Another Americana, that's like a blue copper Moran. It was like a mixed egg set. I think I bought like a dozen eggs. Just from like farm eggs that are fertilized and shit, and most of them hatched actually, which is really cool. But yeah, just want to show you guys the nesting boxes idea I had. Ooh, another cool thing. I just have my free hanging feeders, so they're off the ground, not touching the ground, not gonna spill really. Got my little feed barrel, that's where I keep all the feed. But what's cool about these is just by having that string right there, is they're adjustable. So like, I can either put them up on that hook for nighttime, and it brings them way the fuck up, or I can take them down and put them down here. And the reason why I do that is to keep the rats from eating all the feed, because we go through a lot of feed. You can see the rat holes. I got a wood pile over on the other side, and just rats just love the chicken coop. But yeah, and also these things are adjustable too. So like, you want to raise up higher, more long, you just pull right here. You gotta lift up and pull. You just lift up and you pull that down. You see how that raises it all up? Or that's too high for the chickens. You just scoot this up, and you see how that just slides everything down? Same with this one, but it's kind of like a two-hander. Yeah, I definitely, there we go. Raise up a little bit. No, that's still a little too high. Cool. But yeah, just figure I'd show you my chicken coop setup. Everything in here is pretty much, we bought this, we bought that, but I think that's the only really things we bought. We actually got this whole, chicken coop and shit from our neighbors. They used to have chickens. That's coop. Yeah, pup. You good boy. We actually got it from the neighbors, and we used like a big old excavator and just lifted up and over the fence. Whoop. And we drug it on over here, and this is its new home because our neighbors didn't want chickens no more, or her boyfriend had the chickens and then they broke up, so they no longer needed the coop, and we were like, we'll definitely take that. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's held up for many years. It's a little cracked in some spots, but no biggie. This whole wall needs to be redone eventually. Just, yeah, this thing is going to be coming down eventually, but it keeps the weather out, keeps them a little bit more warm, all that shit. That's some raccoon proofing we got right there. We actually got another beam on the outside. You see that right there. So there's this green beam that was original, and then we put up this brown beam back there around the bottom side because we had a raccoon a few years ago straight up just take out 3 chickens, and by the time we got to this chicken coop, it was right, we saw it right up there. Its butt was outside, its head was in here, and it had like a chicken in its mouth and it had a chicken in each hand. That mother trucker had 3 chickens with it, and he was trying to drag all 3 chickens up through the rafters up there, and because he was being a motherfucking greedy ass, he wasn't able to, and we were able to chase him behind and scare him off. My dad actually threw like a baseball bat, because he actually threw a baseball bat at the fucking raccoon and knocked him off the fence, but you know, he scampered off. Didn't return since, or he might have, but he wasn't able to get no more chickens since we put that up. Got this cool little rafter thingy. I wish I moved this thing a little bit more this way, but it's kind of a sweet spot because I'm trying to get them not to shit in here, not to get the shit in the nesting boxes, but also not to shit in the feeders. So I'm just trying to keep everything separate, you know, just to keep it from rats jumping in, because I mean, I guess technically a rat could jump from there to here, but I'm hoping they just don't have the confidence to do that. Most of my chickens sleep up here on the rafter, and then I've seen a couple in the boxes, but which makes me a little nervous because I just don't want a fucking rat to take out a chicken. I've had a few rats take out bantam chickens, but these are full grown chickens, so they're full size, so I don't know. Maybe if the chicken was sick or something, a rat would take it, I don't know. But I'm just hoping that does not happen. So, but yeah, just trying to keep the rats out of the feed, trying to keep everything all happy. Yeah. Cut a little extra hole and a little walking plank. This is an old dog run we had put up. Here, I'll take you around the outside. Yeah, just an old dog run. Yeah, there's some of the, that's an Americana and that's a barred rock, I'm pretty sure. She is one of our original hens. They both were. These are some really old ladies. They're probably like 8 years old, 6 years old, around there. And yeah, we have a dog room with the rest of the chickens. I need to put sand in there. We tried putting just like the kind of sand we got around here, but that didn't work too well. So, but these are old wheelbarrow tires or some kind of tires, and me and my girlfriend just chopped them up and tried to make them little sand baths just so that they can clean themselves a little bit. Yeah, they seem pretty happy. I don't really like the dog run because it keeps them super safe. Allows them some outside weather, you know. I used to have them free range and just lull at them all over the backyard, but a few weeks ago, probably like 2 months ago, we had some fucking hawks swoop in. We had like a pair of hawks like permanently move in. We always see them nesting in this tree, that tree, and all around here, and hear them cawing, not cawing like a crow, but like doing a hawk crow thingy, hawk cry. But is that them? No, that's the vultures. So we also got fucking vultures. But yeah, we have a lot of big birds flying above, and we lost I think 2 chickens. We lost Goldie, my favorite chicken. She was a really sweetheart. We fed her so many cherry tomatoes, she would just come right on up to you. But, and yeah, they took her, and then they tried to take that, the white Americana that was in there. And they just, me and my dog were over there, and I just see a fast shadow, and I look up and I see a bird just jetting down. So I run over this way, and Coop sees me running, so he runs over this way, and then he sees the hawk and he passes me up. But like, she fucking pegs the chicken right there in the, oh fuck, what's it called? The little channel, little river channel thing, a little creek. Yeah, just pegged the chicken, just bah, just ran right into it, and then flew off because me and my dog were hella close. Like, me and my dog were probably right by the sprinkler, right when it hit. No, that's a vulture. Another vulture. But, you having fun there, buds? Then we also got some, over in that little chicken coop over there, we got some more phoenixes. You sticking your head through there? But yeah, it's pretty chilling. Just wanted to show you the coop and, I don't know, talk about some shit. Anyways, yeah. Pup, come here. There you go, buds. There you go, buds. There you go, buds. Get that booty scratch. Get that booty scratch. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah. Alright, well, yeah.